What's up, guys? We're on live. All right. Hello, hello. What's going on? Danny, Brian, what's going on? Hello, hello. Mike, what's going on? Come here, honey. Oh, she's tired. Say hi.
Hi.
What? Let me see it. What do you think? Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say Hambones?
Hello.
Good night. Say night night.
Night.
Say night night.
Night. Night.
Okay.
Night.
All right. She's calling. I called her and she blocked me and she said, I'll call you right back. Thank you, Danny. I agree. Her name is Georgia. Yes, Dan. Yeah, guys, if you're already on the welcome page, if you don't mind refreshing, we're adding a new survey question. We're just trying to figure out some stuff. Right now, we're trying to figure out if people like virtual and are playing virtual from here on out, or if it's going to be a mix, or if you're going back to the bars or whatever. Thanks, Anna. She's just so you know, for tonight's game only has brand new as an option for how long you've been playing Hambones. Wait, she's so cute. Just so you know, the form for tonight's game only has brand new. It's hit refresh, maybe, Anna. We're doing that right now. Hey guys, Marley's calling. Hold on. Hey, hold on. You're fine. All right, everybody's here. Sure, might as well. Andres, welcome to the game, buddy. You should sign up and opt in on Hambone's website, hambonestrivia.com, and we'll send you an email. But for tonight, the forms that you'll play along are in the description of the video. Harrison, you send it to matt@hambonestrivia.com if you're talking about I know what you're talking about. There we go. Dan's fam. Tom is in the house. Anna, hopefully we're working on that. Fixed it. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. So here's something else I'm thinking of, and I'm telling this to Dan and Marley and Nicholas and Sean at the same time I'm telling everybody else on the stream. This is a thought I have. Because everyone that's playing is so kind and thoughtful and generous, I think people keep winning these gift cards and then donating them right back, right? And then the money is never really getting spent at the place because a lot of these places, not a lot, some of these places don't have gift cards to begin with. A lot of them are only physical gift cards. So it's kind of a pain in the neck for us to get them anyways. So here's my thought. I'm thinking that the winning team, what they win is at one of our locations, just like always. And they've got to go spend that money, their own money, right, at that location. For instance, Fat Dan's, right? And then we just Venmo them the money, whatever they spent plus tip, up to whatever they won. And so that way the money's actually getting spent. These restaurants are actually getting the money. The staff and servers or delivery people are actually getting tipped, and you're winning trivia. So that's my thought, because right now everyone's like, thank you so much. Not everyone, but some people have been like, thank you so much. Just donate it to the next person. And then we're really never spending the money at these places. So that's my thought. Yeah. I don't want to just Venmo money, because it's about helping the people, right? Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Paul. The people like it, guys. Whether or not you do, the people like it. Thank you, Dan. All right. Finally, you guys are silent. Yeah, it felt like I had the worst idea in the world. The people in my ear, they're just like, ah. Okay. All right, guys. All right, everybody, listen. We're good. Thank you. I'm really not that sensitive. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, guys. So both the view only and the answer sheet, the welcome page, have survey questions on them tonight. We're just trying to get a little bit more information. So if you hit refresh, if you don't see the survey questions, they'll be there once you hit refresh. We would appreciate it. Stacy, found out yesterday you're moving from Indy to Charlotte. Well, first of all, we'll miss you. Second of all, we will definitely be keeping virtual trivia going. It's just a matter of how often we do it. And yeah, I think that's what she's referring to. Finally, Stacy, let me just tell you this. I don't think that there are any two cities more identical to each other than Indianapolis and Charlotte. I'm sure that's not true, but there are so many similarities between Indianapolis and Charlotte. It's almost surreal. Do we have a link to the answers yet? You should have gotten it in the email, Tom Cahalan, and it's also in the description of the video somewhere down below me. Dan's disappointed in you, Tom. Yeah, it's a great city. You've got an NFL stadium that's like right in walking distance, just like Indianapolis. You've got a minor league baseball stadium in the heart of downtown, just like Indianapolis. It's clean and walkable, just like Indianapolis. It's a good city. Charlotte has better lakes. Yes, there's no doubt about that. I was in Charlotte for a West Virginia football game versus Tennessee, and I thought it was that was the last time I was there. Obviously, there's some big banks headquartered there. It's a great place. Good airports. There's Dorr. He was in Charlotte with me for that game. He was working. That was an ass kicking. That was a Tennessee volunteer getting their ass kicked around North Carolina. Good, Stacy. That's what we're here for. All right, guys, it's 8:23. Thank you for playing. I want to remind you of a few things. One, most importantly, I guess to me, is our sponsors. That's Michaelis and Industrial PC. They are our title sponsors of the Monster Game. Thursday night is the Monster Game of Monster Games. So and maybe Friday is, but for right now, it's Thursday. The other thing that's important to us is if you're planning on playing the pay-to-play trivia, that's 6:30 tomorrow. That's NBA and college basketball. Hopefully, we're going to have a good time. I think it's the set's going to be great. We've got some people working on some great questions. 200 team game. I don't think we're very far away from that, Scott. Josh, I appreciate you coming back, man. Patrick Kelly, welcome back. Nate, Stacy, everybody, thank you. So, Venmo at Hambone's Trivia, $10 if you want to play the NBA college basketball trivia tomorrow. And now is as good a time as any to say that if tonight was a regular, normal Thursday night and we weren't all stuck in our houses, Hambones would be in Fountain Square at Sam Silver's Circle, which is the monster game of Hambones Trivia. That's where all the monster teams play. It's the best trivia. I guarantee you it's the best trivia in the country. And those teams take it about as seriously as it can be taken. And they're incredible, and they're probably playing tonight, which is why the Thursday night virtual Stuck at Home with Hambones game is a tough game to win. But let me tell you, guys, and unfortunately, it's probably only a prize for people from Indianapolis. But let me tell you what we're playing for tonight. This is courtesy of the Mincer family, who own Sam Silver Circle in Fountain Square, which is an incredible bar with pizza and stromboli and breadsticks and incredible drinks and incredible people that work there. Here's what we're playing for. It's called A Party on the Porch, and it's their back porch, and they're going to give it to the winning team tonight. And what that means is a party for you and 75 of your friends. It's up to 75 of your friends. You get a free keg, 6 free large pizzas, and you have it for as long as you want that day and night. And it can be any day or night that you want it to be. It could be a Thursday trivia night. You could have the back patio, and it's going to be incredible. So that's what the winning team gets tonight, and it's worth playing for. And as long as you invite me, we're going to be just fine. And Dan and Marley and Lily, and we'll sneak the Meehan boys in. We'll be good. Yeah. So that's what we're playing for tonight. Sam Silver Circle, Party on the Porch. You and 74, 75 of your friends. We've got a domestic keg. We got 6 free large pizzas, and you got it for the entire night. You just have to get us the day that you want it. The sooner you get it in, the more likely you are to get whatever date. Megan, you do have 75 friends, because all you have to say is Hambones put out the bat signal. And believe me, the Stuck at Home Hambones crowd will gladly drink that keg with you. Brett, you do too. Same thing, guys. Same thing. This place is getting ready to uncork, so it'll be fun. All right, guys. So we're trying to get a little bit of survey information from you tonight. We're going to change the gift card situation, but that doesn't apply because we're playing for the party tonight. The NBA NCAA trivia is tomorrow night at 6:30. Jim Scahill appreciates Dan's amazing efforts, as do we all, and Marley and the Meehan boys. Michaelis and Industrial PC are your title sponsors. Please share, spread the word, subscribe to YouTube. That is what you need to know. We're going to get going here in 2 minutes. I mean, who doesn't? Oh, Bo's in the house. I was wondering where you guys have been. I've been offended you haven't been playing trivia. And here come the monsters. The monsters are out. I bet Hot Dog, no sandwiches in here. I bet Al's team's here. I bet I know Second Placio's here. Hamboners have taken a hit because Dan's on the phone with me, but it's great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. All right, so we're playing for the porch party tonight. Please spread the word. Tag us in your social media posts. We appreciate your generosity at Hambones Trivia. That is the Venmo. Review us on Facebook and Google. You guys know the drill. There are 4 rounds. Matt, I'm the bald guy that comes from Chicago. I know exactly who you are. You're the ringer that comes in only for the Tournament of Champions, Ryan. I definitely know you, Ryan. And yes, I want you to, you're the ringer. You're probably going to win. So there are 4 rounds of trivia tonight. This game takes about an hour and 5 minutes. You are on the honor system. There is no Googling. There's no use of phone or laptop. If we think that you're cheating, first of all, it's going to kill our spirits because so far we haven't had that problem. But if we do think that that's going on, We just reserve the right to not announce your team score at all, and you'll be banned from playing this, because otherwise what we're going to have to do is break this up question by question instead of round by round. It's not going to be as fun. The picture round would probably be gone. The money round certainly would be gone. It won't be as fun if people cheat. So what we're going to do is we're going to ban you. We're not going to announce your winner. Don't cheat at virtual trivia. You will not win. Thank you, Bo. All right, guys, it's 8:30, which means Dan is unlocking the game. 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules. Round 1 is 6 questions. Each question's worth 5 points for a 30-point round. Here we go. Round 1, question 1. All 3 of these things have a number as the answer. You've got to get within 1 to get your points. Got to get within 1. It is the number of columns that surround and support the Lincoln Memorial, 1 for each state at the time of Lincoln's death. It's the age of Mila Kunis and the number of touchdown passes that Lamar Jackson threw this season. All 3 of those things have the same number as the answer. You've got to get within 1. Question 2. In the Venn diagram of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members, Country Music Hall of Fame members, and Songwriter Hall of Fame members, he's the only one at the intersection of all 3 circles. Who is that? In the Venn diagram, if one circle is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, one other circle is Country Hall of Fame, and the third circle is the Songwriter Hall of Fame, who's the only person in the intersection of all 3 of those circles. Question 3. In 1997, who wrote a note reading, "Dear Handsome, I really need to discuss my situation with you"? In 1997, who wrote a note reading, "Dear Handsome, I really need to discuss my situation with you"? Be a good trivia team name. Question 4. In 1999, what redshirt freshman became the first D1 football player ever to be named his Conference Player of the Year and Conference Rookie of the Year in the same year? In 1999, what redshirt freshman became the first D1 football player ever named his Conference Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year in the same year? Question 5. The 3 strongest earthquakes ever to hit the continental United States all occurred not in California, but on a fault that runs primarily under what state? The 3 strongest earthquakes ever to hit the continental United States did not occur in California, but they occurred along a fault line that runs primarily under which state? You name the state. Question 6, final question of round 1. This is the highest navigable lake in the world, and it's the largest lake in South America. It's the highest navigable lake in the world and the largest lake in South America. That is round 1. I really hope this works. I'm so sick of this iPad. And go, go, go. You got 6 minutes. Go. Don't cheat, Dusty. Thank you. Hey, guys, also real quick, I just want to say a lot of people are confused about what the view only means. That's just the answer sheet. It's the exact same thing, except for you physically can't answer the questions on it. So you take that link and you can send it to your teammates that are not in your house or in your city or in the same room as you, whatever you want to do. That's the one you send. Don't send them the one to answer, or else things will get really confusing at our end. So the person answering the question, your sheet should have a red background. The people that are just viewing the questions, your sheet should have a green background. Both sheets are linked in the description of the video. Let us know if we can do anything, help in any way. We'll be happy to do that. But that's how that works. There's been a ton of confusion about that, but I just want to hopefully clear that up. That's a lot. Yep. Yep. Hold on one second, guys. All right, go ahead. Within one. Yes. Yes, within one. Good question. Thanks. I'm sorry. Guys, make sure you tell your friends about Hambones, Stuck at Home with Hambones. We're doing our best, and the bigger this gets, the happier we'll be because we're just trying to get by here. How do you find continental United States? That's all states except for Alaska and Hawaii, Stacy. Oh, I think it's actually fine. I don't know why I'm so hot.
I mean, it's like kind of chilly.
Okay, don't worry about it. I was feeling some hot air. You got it, Stacey. No problem.
Do you want me to?
Nope, we're fine because it's not hot coming out of the vent. Guys, if you're wondering how much time you have left to get your answers in, it's always on the iPad that's taped to the wall behind me. It's not really taped to the wall, but it might as well be. What I mean is Alaska and Hawaii are not an answer to this question. The 48 states. I never know how to say the lower 48, the continental 48, whatever. I just mean not Alaska, not Hawaii. Yeah. So if you've already put your answers in and that what I've just said would have clarified it, we will let you answer again if you're interested. Murgles in particular, I would think that you would be interested. And we can resend that round one link if you need it. Murgles and Piggy, there's a link if you want to tackle that question again. Guys, you got 2 minutes. Yeah, it went great. It went great. We did great without you guys. We missed you, but we did great. That was Matt. Doug is in the house tonight. Doug is sincerely the OG Hambones player there's ever been. Doug and Jeff are the two. I'm happy to have you, Doug. Welcome to Stuck at Home with Hambones. Guys, you got about 48 seconds left to get your answers in for the first round. Get them in. "35 seconds. 6. Oh, guys, that's it. That's your time. You got 5 seconds. That's your time. You got 5 seconds to get them in. That's out of the goodness of my heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get them in, get them in, get them in. All right, guys, don't go forward to the next game, to the next round yet. Wait for us. Everybody should answer these at the same time. It just makes it more fun. But here are your answers to round one. All three of these things have the same number as the answer. You've got to get within one. How many columns surround and support the Lincoln Memorial? One for each state at the time of his death. It's the age of Mila Kunis and the number of touchdown passes Lamar Jackson threw this past season. You had to be within one of 36. You had to be within one of 36. He's the only person that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Country Music Hall of Fame, and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. His name is Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is in all three of those Hall of Fames. In 1997, second time I've ever asked this question, she wrote, "Dear Handsome, I really need to discuss my situation with you." The correct answer is Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky. In 1999, what redshirt freshman became the first D1 college football player ever to be named his conference's Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year in the same year? His name is Michael Vick. Michael Vick is the correct answer. Question 5. The 3 strongest earthquakes ever to hit the continental United States, every state other than Alaska and Hawaii, did not occur in California, but on a fault that runs primarily under, it's the New Madrid fault that runs under Missouri. It runs under Missouri. That's a fact that now you know. The 3 strongest earthquakes, all, if you watch that Nat Geo Prepper show, they're all worried about a New Madrid earthquake again. Question 6, final question of round 1. The highest navigable lake in the world and the largest lake in South America is Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca is your answer to number 6. You guys can go to round 2 now. It's 10 pictures. It's Name That Movie. There were 3 points each. Good luck. Go, go, go. Guys, also, I just want to tell you that Michaelis and Industrial PC are both Indianapolis owned and operated, just like Hambone's. And they, especially Industrial PC, they don't think that everybody that's playing this game tonight is in the Industrial PC market. But they do care enough about this community and the city and you guys to bring this trivia or help bring this trivia. And they are a big reason why we can keep going. Michaelis is a restoration company. They do fire and water restoration. And they are the Hambone's trivia of restoration companies. When you need a restoration company, remember that Michaelis sponsored this trivia. Give them a call. When it has to be done right, call Michaelis. Yeah, it's hard to tell them apart. Hey, Dan, give me the team count. All right. That'll be 1,000 in a week. Guys, we have 172 teams playing, 671 players playing. It's Thursday night, stuck at home with Hambones. We're playing for a party on the porch. That's smart. Yeah. Marley, we've reached out to all the people that said they would score. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. We've reached out to the people that said they would help score. That's right. Perfect. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks to all of you who have volunteered to help score one game, more than one game, every game, whatever. It's exciting. We're always looking for help. Thank you, Alec. Alex says I forgot to do the timer, and let's just do 4 minutes and 22 seconds. I mean, it's literally, I've got my notes here, and I've got one piece of paper that just in huge letters says timer, and I never remember. Yeah. Guys, I'm about to tell you a statistic that in the history of statistics, this will go down in the Dan Cahalan Statistic Hall of Fame. He just informed me that in round one, there were 23 different spellings of Lake Titicaca. Now you know. Now you know why we can't auto grade. What'd you say, babe? Mm-hmm. Short. Hey, Dan, why don't we run that remove duplicate thing on our email list? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Easy. Take it easy. It does it. I agree. Dan's excited. He's excitable. Guys, Hambones will also do virtual trivia parties as long as we can't do in-person trivia parties. We'll do virtual trivia parties for your company, your organization, your family, your group of friends, whatever. We're happy to do it. Just reach out to matt@hambonestrivia.com, and myself and or Marley will get back to you, and we'll let you know how all that works. It's a lot of fun, and we'd love to do it. And we've got a bunch of people already asking, so that's great. Speaking of, guys, we have one. Let's see who can do this with me. Next Thursday at 5 p.m. Yeah. Yeah. Got a law firm. You can get one of these hats. We're getting ready to sell them. We're having T-shirts made, and the hats will be made. These hats are made. I made it, obviously, and everything's shut down now, and so you can't make them online. So you got to make them in person. But I'm going to have about 20 of them made, and I'll just sell them at cost. I know, I agree. Dan, Dusty Shekels would like you to know that they're up to 3 now, so up the 671 appropriately. Team Mumbai needs hats. Team Mumbai definitely needs hats. These hats, I appreciate the love for these hats because I love it a lot. Lauren, I am not selling the Hambones pins because I'm giving them away. Thank you, Mom. My mom says 20 is not enough hats either. Yeah, we'll have the hats made, guys. All right, guys. I have not been given warnings, but you have 10 seconds to get your pictures in. 10 seconds to get your pictures in. Where?
I don't know where your dad is.
Who's saying that?
Your dad. Find out where.
All right. All right, guys. Answers to the picture round. Here we go. It's Name That Movie. It's Name That Movie. Number 1 is That Thing You Do. That Thing You Do. Number 2 is I Want My $2. That's Better Off Dead. Number 3 is 8 Mile. Number 4 is The Patriot. Number 5 is Father of the Bride. Number 6 is Glory. Number 7 is Devil's Advocate. Number 8 is White Men Can't Jump. Number 9 is The Big Short. And number 10, that was a tricky one. That is Rain Man. Rain Man. Those are your answers to the picture round. Well done, guys. So, Mike, I will load you up. Guys, hold on one second. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so now we are on and off to round 3. Number 2. Sorry, number 2. Maybe I didn't say it. Number 2 is Better Off Dead. I did say it. I Want My $2. Better Off Dead. That was like the movie that I watched when I needed a babysitter. The babysitter would always throw in Better Off Dead. That's a John Cusack movie. All right, guys, here we go. Here's how round 3 works. It's the money round. 2 rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round. Here is how it works. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order does not matter at all. So if I ask you what are the 3 colors to a U.S. flag and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. Red, white, and blue is good for the full 15. There are 4 questions. This is an important round. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. Rolling Stone magazine ranked their subjective list of the 100 best TV shows of all time. They made some mistakes. Deadwood was too low. I think The Wire was top 10. Obviously, it should be number 2 behind Deadwood. But what I'm asking you is name the 3 top-ranked shows on that list that have a number, either the digit itself or spelled out in the title of the television show. All 3 are scripted shows. So don't put a non-scripted show for that answer. These are all scripted shows that have numbers in the title. What are the 3 top-ranked television shows of all time, according to Rolling Stone magazine, that have numbers in the title of the show? Question 2, what are the 4 countries in the world that the United States does not have diplomatic relations with? Some of these are easy. Some of these are not. What are the 4 countries in the world that the United States does not have diplomatic relations with? Question 3, there are 4 people ever that have had a number 1 album and won an Oscar for acting, male or female. One of those 4 is Bing Crosby. You tell me the other 3. Name the other 3 people other than Bing Crosby that have had a Billboard number 1 album and won an Oscar for acting. Question 4, final question of the money round, not including H for any of Shakespeare's plays called Henry Part 1, Henry the Second. All the Henrys are off the board. Not including H for any of his plays called Henry. What letter is the first letter in the most Shakespeare play titles? And what letter is the first letter in the second most Shakespeare titles? It actually might be a tie for first. So I'm looking for the 2 letters that begin the most titles of Shakespeare plays, not including H. That is the money round. Good luck. You've got 12 minutes. Good luck. Look at this. I remember the timer. There you go. Everybody good? Yeah. All right, Dusty. We're having trouble finding your answers, but we're looking. Stand by. Scahill, you know I'll load you up with stickers. And number 10 was Rain Man Paul. Dusty, yeah, you can read Dan's message there, but we can't find your team name or your phone number. Yeah, Dan is all over. Dan is all over. He's a bloodhound, and he's on it, Dusty. Can't wait to figure this out, Dusty. The Rolling Stone 100, Heather, that's a great question. I'm going to say it's 2 years. It was published 2 years ago. Heather, specifically September 21st, 2016 is when that was published. 2016. So 4 years ago. 3.5 years ago. Good to see you back, Johnny O. Good to see you back, Heather Neal. Guys, Heather Neal runs a company called Heather's Tees. Heather Tees. And that's who Hambone's is working with to get our T-shirts to you. Dan is a very serious individual. Respect, says Sabrina. You got it, Heather. Thank you. I'm trying to decide if I like the black cherry or the strawberry Bud Light seltzer better. Black cherry, I think so too, but the strawberry's good. Strawberry's good. You can see how much time you've got left right over my shoulder right here. I remember to set the timer. George is asleep. Marley, on a scale of 0 to 10, how difficult is the normal Butler curriculum when you're actually in class? 2016 on that Rolling Stone list, Jessica? Cannot hear a word you're saying. I can't hear anybody. Are people talk? Is people? Oh wait, my audio's not coming through my AirPods. That's why. You there? There we go. Yeah, I gotcha. No. Well, I want you to say like 0 to 10 is school hard for you on a regular basis, having nothing to do with online. Okay, so 10 being like as hard as you could handle. What's your program in real life? Okay, and then now what's your program online? Really, it's harder. Marley says that her Butler curriculum, guys, is harder online than it is before it was online. You know, I read something the other day. If it's been asked, does number 4 include for the letter T. Yeah, it includes for every letter, Dusty. Sorry if that sounded flippant. Does this mean you can do a Game of Thrones team trivia? Megan, I have done a Game of Thrones theme trivia. I don't know if I'm ready to do another one, but when I get into a theme, my problem is that I demand so much of the quality of trivia that it is, it's very labor intensive. And so I was not a big Game of Thrones person while it was airing. And it took me a long time. And I worked with a great guy who knows his, we did The Office last week, Sabrina. We'll do it again. We've done it 3 times, but we've only done it once virtually. But anyways, I was reading something where people were like saying how like all these classes have been, all these online classes even beforehand had been like filled up to capacity. And now that everything's online, they've got like 20,000 people in a class. They were just saying that felt a little scammy. Sabrina, I'm sure that we will do The Office again. We've got some great Office questions. It is not for casual Office watchers. $900 a semester back in the day. Yes. Hey, Dusty Shekels. We need you to go to the top of your browser, copy the URL on the top of your answer form, and paste that into the chat because we cannot find your answers.
Numbers in the name.
Hold on one second. What?
Jim Elias says numbers in the name, digits only.
Numbers in word form is fine, Jim. Numbers in word form is fine. Hey, Dusty, we're still waiting for you. Dusty, I know you hear me because you were chatting. We need you to copy and paste the URL, and we got to find this out. What's he say his team name is? No, I'm saying what is his team name? Yeah. Give me that. Man, it's not like I'm going to find it if you haven't. Guys, you have 3 minutes to get your money round in. 3 minutes to get your money round in. Copy. He said he copied and pasted. It's not coming through, Dusty. Dusty, this is a mystery. We cannot see anything. Dusty, go to this link that Dan's about to copy and paste. Go to that link to submit your round 3, and we'll see what we can do now. I have no idea what's going on, but your copying and pasting is not working. Guys, you have, I'll give you a 2-minute warning when we're ready to go. Guys, remember that if you're playing NBA or college basketball trivia tomorrow at 6:30 and you have paid to play, we absolutely need your email address. You can fill out the form like we said to do on the Facebook post, or if you haven't done that, As a last case scenario, you could in the Venmo give me in the memo of the Venmo, give me your email address. But we need to see proof of payment. Obviously we don't think anybody's going to, but we need to get you the private link because it's not going to be aired like these are. So we got to get you a private link and get you the answer form. Hey, Dan, that reminds me, and we can have this conversation later, but we need to make sure that we're ready to have a view only on that. Guys, you have exactly 1 minute left to get your answers. Thank you, Nicholas. You got 1 minute left to get your answers. He said, okay, I sent them bad boys over again. I don't know what you mean. Don't wait to send me that Venmo because we're going to send the email out once. And if, we'll refund you if you pay too late. But if you want to play the NBA and NCAA basketball stuck at home with Hambone's trivia game, you've got to, last second entries are not going to work because there's a lot of work that goes into getting you guys the information you need to play. Desi, we're looking. Guys, that's your time. That's your time. Say that again, Marley. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So fill out the form. The deadline to submit the Venmo. Just do it tonight if you can, Faith. But if not, tomorrow by like 2 should be definitely safe. 2 p.m. All right, guys. Get them in, because I am about to. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate the update. His wife's going to get another bowl of food. That's great, Ryan. I mean, nobody cares.
No, it's me. No.
Oh.
I did.
No, it says Joanna.
Good. Okay.
All right, guys. Here's the answers. Listen, here's the answers to round 3. Round 3, question 1 is name the 3 television shows top ranked on Rolling Stone magazine's list of 100 best TV shows of all time that have a number in the title of the television show. All 3 are scripted shows. They are 30 Rock, 6 Feet Under, and 24. 30 Rock, 6 Feet Under, and 24 are your answers to question 1. Question 2, the 4 countries that the United States of America does not have a diplomatic relationship with. The correct answers are North Korea, Iran, Bhutan, and Syria. North Korea, Iran, Bhutan, and Syria are your answers to those questions. Question 3, 4 people have had a Billboard #1 album and won an Oscar for acting. One of them is Bing Crosby. You had to name the other 3. They are, we have Barbra Streisand. We have, hold on one second. We've got Barbra Streisand. We have Frank Sinatra. And most recently, we have Jamie Foxx. It's Barbra Streisand, Frank Sinatra, and Jamie Foxx. Not including any plays that start with H. What are the 2 most frequent letters that start the most number of Shakespeare play titles? They are M as in Mary and T as in Tom. M and T are your answers. Everyone thank Dusty for just calling out an answer there, but none of them are the Dusty. Just causing all sorts of drama tonight, Dusty. All right, guys. So here's how it works. I am now going to give you the final round questions. There are 3 of them. On each of the 3 final questions, you can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90 points. If you get them all 3 right, that's positive 90 points. Wager with prudence. I'm going to give you these questions. You're going to think about them. You're going to talk about them, but you're not going to submit the answers until I give the top 15 scoreboard update. And then if you're in the top 15 and you care about game theory and you care about winning this porch party at Sam Silver Circle in Fountain Square, then you're going to answer your questions and wager what you should wager. And then we go. So that's how it works. So just give us a few minutes to provide that scoreboard update to you, and we'll get that to you. But here are your final 3 questions. Again, 0 through 30 on each of the 3 is what you can wager. Wager with prudence, guys. Round 4, question 1. There are at least 11 element symbols on the periodic table that do not match the English name of the element. For instance, the symbol for potassium is K. Of those 11 that don't have an element symbol that matches the English name of the element, what element's symbol is first alphabetically? So of the symbols that don't match the English name of the element, which of the symbols is first alphabetically? You can, I want you to provide the name of the element, though. Put the name of the element, not the symbol. That's a very convoluted question that I deeply regret asking. I apologize, but put the name of the element that has the first symbol in alphabetical order if it does not match its name. You guys get it. I know you do. Question 2. What's the top grossing movie that was released in the 1960s? The top grossing movie that was released in the 1960s. It was released, I think I tell you this. Let me make sure I tell you this because I added it late. It was released in 1965. It was released in 1965. Give me the top grossing movie at the box office in the 1960s. It came out in 1965. And question 3, the final question of the night. What is the only last name shared by 2 different Best Actor winners? Academy Award, Best Actor. What is the only last name shared by 2 different Oscar winners that have both won Best Lead Actor? That is your final round. Good luck. All right, I've been told to rock and roll, so that's what I'm going to do. Here is your scoreboard update in 10th place. It's a tie, a 2-way tie with 92 points. With 92 points, it's a 2-way tie. J is for genius and wagering without prudence. Wagering without prudence. That is a favorite of mine from Union Jack. They are a world-class team. In 7th place, we've got a 3-way tie. With 95 points, it's the Dan Fan Club holding down Irvington. With 95 points, it's Friends of Industrial PC. Friends of Industrial PC, that's one of our title sponsors. And in 7th place with 95 points, it's the Corn Teen Wolves with the weirdest team name of the night. In 6th place with 96 points, it's Team Crush. In 3rd place, we have a 3-way tie with 102 points. It's the Purple Parrots. It's Hot for Teacher. Hot for Teacher is an OG virtual team and an OG team that has played Union Jack and Fat Dan's, probably some others. And also in a 3-way tie for 3rd with 102 points is a first ballot Hall of Fame team, Hot Dog No Sandwich. They Our Sam Silver Circle Fountain Square team, they have 102 points. In second place with 105 points, it's Is It May Yet? Is It May Yet? With 105 points. And with 107 points in the lead heading into the final round, it's Slow Kids at Play. Slow Kids at Play. Congratulations on the lead. Doesn't mean anything. Wager with prudence. All right. Yeah, just let me know if that's about to happen. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. Don't ignore what I just said. Ignore it. That's what I mean. Just flag it. Yeah. Thank you. Yep. That's what I mean. No, I know. We're good. Did he copy and paste it? Dusty, I mean? Did we get Dusty squared away? Best actor for Oscars. Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris. No, we're good, Dusty. I'm sorry. Oh, that's good. That's great. Dance family. Love it. There you go, JV 1978. You can see it now. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. That's good. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I don't see him. Yeah, hold on one second. I'll get there. Does the second letter of the also need to be the lowest on the alphabet? Well, it's just alphabetical order. Like it's so Z Y is alphabetically before ZZ. Yes, Jim Scahill. It's male actors only. Yes. Because they. Is anyone doing that? 90? The one did. Okay. So yes. Shannon, I'm drinking. Where's Shannon asking that? Shannon asked what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Bud Light Seltzer. Black cherry or strawberry. No, Brent, that is not correct. Guys, you got 90 seconds to get your answers in. Madonna's never won an Academy Award. An Oscar, I guess I should say. Guys, you got 1 minute to get your answers in. Let's go. Let's go. That's not an acting. Brent, that's not an acting Academy Award. That was a. Kyle, that's a great question. When's the Bud Light Seltzer sponsorship? It is developing. It is developing. Yes, Tiffany, you did miss the leaderboard update. Guys, that is your time. You got 5 seconds to get them in. Got to get them in. All right, hold. Please hold. All right, guys, here we go. Answers to the last 3 questions. Answers to the last 3 questions. Here we go. Here are your last 3 questions. 11 or more elemental symbols that are different than the English name of their element. For instance, potassium is K. Of those 11, what element symbol is first alphabetically? That is a G, and that is silver. Silver is your correct answer to question 1. Silver. Question 2. The top grossing movie that was released in the 1960s. It came out in 1965. The correct answer is The Sound of Music. The Sound of Music is the top grossing movie that came out in the 1960s. And the final question of the night. The only last name shared by 2 different Best Actor winners. That is Dustin and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Dustin and Philip Seymour Hoffman is your answer. Hoffman is your answer. Here we go with a scoreboard update, guys. I just X'd out of the scoreboard. I got it. And now I'm back in, I think. All right. Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. In a three-way tie for 10th with 172 points, it's Still Call It the Bulldog. Shout out Mo and Johnny's. Living in Sin. Shout out healthcare workers. And Morrison is still a dirty traitor. 172 points. It's a three-way tie for 10th. In 9th place with 174 points. It's an OG Blackacre Giacomo Irvington juggernaut. It is Trust the Process. Dan loves it. In 8th place with 177 points. It's the Fear Boners. The Fear Boners. In 5th place, a three-way tie with 185 points. It's Dan Fan Club, Friends of Industrial PC, and the Quarantine Wolves. Oh, I get it. The Quarantine Wolves. Quarantine Wolves. Finally, I get that. In 3rd place, we got a two-way tie with 192 points. It's Hot for Teacher and Hot Dog No Sandwich. That is rarefied air, guys. In 2nd place with 195 points, it's Is It May Yet? And your winner and return champion with 197 points, it's the Slow Kids at Play. Congratulations, all. Great game, all. We will see you tomorrow night. We've got another game at 8:30. We've got NBA and NCAA basketball trivia at 6:30 tomorrow. We appreciate all your generosity. The Venmo is Hambone's Trivia, and we can't wait to play NCAA and NBA basketball. Thanks again to our sponsors, Michaelis and Industrial PC. And we've got some exciting announcements coming up. But thanks for playing. Have a great night. And congratulations to our winners. Send us your pictures. Send us your pictures. Subscribe, share, smash that like button. All of us YouTubers care about those kind of things. Thanks, guys. Love you. Mean it. See ya. Thank you, Mike. OG. Yes, Fear Boners are OG. You're right. Fear Boners are OG, Jen. I forget about you. That was your original name. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Great work, guys. Great game. Yeah. That's the scoreboard link. No, we're not gonna do that. Hambone's party, Brett. I'm glad you said that. We got a patio party. Slow Kids at Play. Let's get that date out there and let's uncork on that patio in Fountain Square. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna turn it off. I'll text you tomorrow, but we're gonna let a few people get in tomorrow. But they need to, if they're playing basketball trivia, they need to get in around no later than lunch tomorrow. I'll just tell you when to turn it off. I know. I just Yes, guys, there is an 8:30 game tomorrow. There is an 8:30 game tomorrow. Scott, that's not a bad call, Scott. It's not a bad call at all. Under advisement, Scott. That's why we pay you the big bucks. Hey, Marley, real quick. Hold on. 2 things before you go. Hold on. I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you, guys. Love you very much. Spread the word. Subscribe. See ya. All right.